happens when you are sharing this with somebody and they tell you, well, yeah, there's fees to do that and there's fees to do that, and they're just taking your money because there's fees. Fees on what? The second that the word fees leave anybody's mouth, we're not talking about whole life. We're obviously talking about universal life, variable life, indexed ULs. We're talking about something besides whole life. Other people will say, well, what are the fees inside the policy? There aren't any fees. There is a cost of insurance. So there is a load cost and there is a cost of insurance. Okay. Those are the two costs inside of a life insurance policy. In a whole life policy, all those costs are built in. In a universal and a variable and an indexed, those come on the outside and they come out of your premium dollars. And then whatever's left goes to pay premium, a.k.a. by death benefit. And so if you read my book, you will see an example in the book that there is a premium load. We have that inside whole life, but it's already built in. Okay. There's a cost of insurance charge. We have that in whole life, but it's already built into the premium. And then there are other expense charges, rider charges, there are management fees. Every company labels them a little bit different. You will not see a statement every year from a whole life company talking about what the fees are because they already prefigured those. So when people say, well, whole life is more expensive than universal life, than variable life, than term, it is because in those other products, those fees and cost of insurance and charges were not figured in, or they weren't figured correctly for your premium amount. So now we're going to have cost of insurance excess charges. And it happens a lot. People think, well, is there a fee to borrow my money? There is not a fee to borrow your money. There is an interest rate associated with it. But unlike you going to the bank where there are going to be processing fees, there's going to be closing costs, there's going to be all these fees associated with that loan prep, there are no fees for taking a loan from the insurance company. Okay. That is just part of the process. You are able to do that. If you are somebody listening and you are thinking fees, charges, oh my God, the stock market, you have the wrong product, my friend. It is a different product. If you are talking to somebody and that is what they are talking about, you immediately stop the conversation and say, I am sorry, but I believe that you are talking about some kind of universal product and you are not most likely speaking about whole life, which is guaranteed, and it doesn't have fees.